do. Do 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 do. All right. Well, this guy definitely has more hair than I do. Should we go on? Should we go a little more accurate? Yeah, I think we will. Why not? Let's go a little more accurate. Let's see what we got for. I'm not that scraggly. That's my normal go-to. A little Walter Whitish though. Well, let's see what we can do here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to Hytale. Welcome to Hytale. I'm excited. This should be fun. Okay, I think that's good. Let's save our character. Nice, there we go. So we can kind of see ourselves. And we're gonna make a brand new world. We're gonna start from scratch, brand new game. I played it for like 2 minutes just to make an avatar, make sure I got my key bindings where I wanted them. So we're gonna start this world. Actually, we're gonna cancel this world. We're gonna delete this world. Right click that one. We're gonna delete it. We're gonna start totally fresh, brand new. It's exploration. We're gonna call this Streamland. Streamlandia. And let's see what we got for options. Fall damage? Sure, we'll take fall damage. Day-night cycle, sure. I think we're not gonna drop anything when we die. We're learning the game. It's new. It's early access. Shop is interesting. We'll have to look at that later. And we'll apply settings. All right, let's check it out. Brand new game to me. Let's check out Hytale. And then we'll see what we get. Okay, so world's loading. It's going to create new space. I've seen this described as a blending of Terraria and Minecraft. Two of my all-time favorite games. Easily. Most played games. Other than maybe WoW. Yeah, very excited if it pans out that way. Let's turn my light a little bit. It's blinding. Alright, we're in the world. We can see ourselves. We should probably get out of this glowy bit. Alright, like all good kind of survival crafting games, we can punch things. I think if we hit V, we can go third person. Nice. Now we can kind of watch what we're doing. We can watch ourselves punch. Punch, 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 punch. And hopefully that'll break soon. We'll get some loot that we can pick up. There it goes. Nice. We got some cobble. Looks like lots of stuff in here is breakable. And, yeah. Let's see what we can get from this. I don't know if I'm using the cobble to break things faster. We could test that later at some point. But I want to get out into the world. So far I'm digging the soundtrack. I'm digging the sounds. That's nice. Alright, looks like we got some plant fiber, some moss. Some sticks. Good. Oh, we can interact with things. Whoa. What can we interact with there? Okay. Keypad 1 to pick up. Oh, we can just pick it up. So we can just pick it. Got it. Okay. My key bindings are all sorts of weird because I'm a left-handed person, so I change what I use in my interact key. Open the door. All right, let's open the door. I guess we can just open the door. All right. So this is the world. Now I am playing right now. We'll see how it does. We'll switch it up. Right now I'm playing on medium graphic settings, but we'll see how angry the computer gets if we go to high. I don't know much. I don't notice much of a difference, but we'll keep an eye. Okay, so we got some birds flying around up there. Let's see what we got. We got a map. Oh yeah, nice big old map. Looks like some ruins over here. A little island. That'd be fun. Very cool. That looks like we don't belong there. Let's see what else we got. Okay, we got this area. We can pick up some rubble. And so I think that's just gonna be what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna do some gathering real quick. I see some berries over there. Always a good idea to get some early food. So survival crafting, it's in early access. That's a game that I think they wanted to create years and years ago. And kind of fell into development pits. But it's coming back. And some of the folks I follow on the YouTube have been making videos. And I was like, ooh, this looks up my alley. Okay, so what we got here? We got chickens, we got flowers, more berries. Oh, and there's a spider over there. See it? We're not gonna mess with the spider unless he comes after us. What happens if we hit a chicken? Alright, I'm thinking that spider's gonna nose me soon. I probably should get a tool. Alright, so we got some raw chicken and light hide. Okay, we'll let that do its thing. Let's see what we got for options here. So we can craft from our crafting menu. We also have, we gotta go to the Forgotten Temple to learn stuff. Alright, so we got different things here. Very cool. Okay, so we can craft a campfire for cooking. We can make a basic crude sword. Let's make a sword. Oh, nice, nice fast crafting. I'll put that right here. There we go. And then what do we need to do, like these workbenches? Tree logs and stone, tree logs and stone. Maybe we make an axe to help cut down trees. We'll see if that helps. All right. I love Minecraft. I love Terraria. And so this, if this really holds up to the promise of being kind of both of them, how good would that be? All right, so we got lots of tree stuff now. Can we make a pickaxe of any sort? Oh, we can. Nice, okay. So let's put that on our bar as well. It's been so long since I played anything mouse and keyboard. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get chopping. Oops, let's see if that's faster. Oh, much faster. And so it looks like rubble we have to find as rubble. I don't think we can break bricks into rubble. And rubble seems to be kind of like our basic building block. Let's just take all this down real quick. Then we're gonna go try fight that spider and see what happens. I have no idea what's gonna happen with that. Alright. Excellent. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Nice, okay. Let's go find that spider. And see, where'd he go? The chickens are, oh yeah, he's over here by the chickens. This might be a bad idea. I have no idea how strong they are. I have no idea how strong my weapon is. That's a cool model though. Oh, okay, so they do aggro. Oh, we can charge up our attack. Nice, so press and hold charges. Okay, stamina's on the bottom there. Oh, he poisoned me. Alright, we got him though. Okay, so he's gone. Chickens take more than 2 hits. Chickens take a lot of hits. There we go, okay. Looks like the poison fell off, so that's good. Alright, so we've got some basic combat, we got some basic tools, basic gear. Let's figure out... Is that a cat over there? No, bunnies! Let's go say hi to the bunnies. Alright, can we swim? And we can swim. Can we dive? We can... Yep, we can go underwater. Nice, okay. Let's go say hi to these bunnies. Look at the cute little... Oh, no, don't run away, bunnies! Ooh, and like dart frogs. Very cool. What do we got up here? Alright, we got some like stone, nicer looking stone. A lot of that. Nice flat area near the trees. Looks like a little floating island thing up there. Oh my, what if we can build our house up there? Oh, okay, and there's scary pits. So we'll figure that out in a minute too. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way up this. Can we make it by jumping, or do I have to like dig myself a ladder? Okay, we made that one. Oh, we do have fall damage on, I think. So we'll turn this off. Let's go to first person for a bit and see what we can do here. Alright, can we make this jump? Yes, we can. Nice. We're making it. It's happening. Alright, so we got lots of stuff up here. Let's just get a view here. Alright, so that's that scary island. So if we go back to our map, that's that scary island. We'll probably not go near there anytime soon. That's the Forgotten Temple gateway. Can we set a ping? Yes, we can. Okay, on our map there. Nice. Alright, let's go check that out. And I think we'll go back to... I like this third person. Alright, we will take fall damage, so we need to actually climb down carefully. That wasn't careful at all. Oof. Let's eat some berries. Alright, eating takes a minute, but if I remember what I saw, yeah, it has a a heal over time effect. So we'll eat 2 berries and let's let that kind of tick through. All right. Ooh, mushrooms. And are you gonna be a problem? No, they're just running away. They're fine. I love that the swing attack is a, there we go, nice little, pardon me, a nice little lurch, like a lunge effect. That's actually really useful. So yeah, we can get some mushrooms. How are we doing on inventory space? Oh, plenty of space. We're golden. All right. Let's go ahead then and get all this stuff and figure it out. Now what we can do is, I'm realizing my head's blocking some of the box here, so we'll just move myself over here. There we go. That's better. So right click, we can use our as a shield. Interesting. Alright, I kind of lost the plot here. Here we go. We're gonna go find this Forgotten Temple Gateway and see what that's all about. And then I think we need to figure out crafting. See if we can make a bed of sorts. And go from there. So it's voxely. Okay, if this guy's in combat but I'm not looking at him, do I have an indicator at all? Other than the noise? No, just the noise. Alright, so we can... Ow, he got me. I was like, we can jump backwards. Ooh, I'm gonna have to actually be careful of that poison. Let's see... Let's try to counteract it with a heal. Alright, so status effect. The whole map is going green because I'm poisoned. Poison's gone. Ooh, there's horses. Hello, horses. Press the keypad. Oh, let's mount him. Come here, come here. Interact button to get on the horse. Come on. Oh, we got on him. Oh, nice. Alright, let's go to that temple. Is there a place? Yeah, we can walk over here. So I think there's a couple of dungeons, maybe? I don't think there's boss fights yet, but I do think there's some dungeons. So right now we're still exploring. I do appreciate all the wildlife so far. It does feel, you know, more alive than I thought it would. How do I get off the horse? Jump? Shift jump? Horse? Right click? Middle click? Do me and this horse live together now? Hello, horse. Well, this is where we look at key settings, right? So let's take a look. Controls. Is there a dismount option? Dismount F. Alright. Never would have figured that out. Alright. So cool. We're going to hop on here. And if you're chatting in the chat, I apologize I'm not seeing it. Sometimes YouTube is a little funky with me and doesn't let me see chat. I'm going to test something real quick to make sure it's working. Hello. Not help. Hello. Alright, that seems to be working. Cool. And I see hearts. There's hearts. There's people there. Hello, you all. Alright, what does this do? That doesn't seem good. Well, let's walk in here. Am I, like, stealing from the gods right now? Well... If that's important, I just took it. Can't take the bucket. Gotta fix our leaky roof. Alright, what do we got down here? Ooh. Now, is Rockman friend? Is Rockman not friend? Hello, Rockman. Rockman not friend. Nope. Nope, Rockman not friend at all. Alright, Rockman... Guarding... Dungeon. Okay. We'll figure out what to do with him later. Hello, I'm Bob. Hello, Bob. Hello, Bangladesh General. Good evening to you, and welcome. Alright, so... we are going to figure out what our life is going to be here. Is we're on Hytale? Yes! First time trying it. This is Hytale, Bangladesh General. I've never played it before, and I'm enjoying it. Normally I stream Dinkum. I started doing 2 Points Museum recently. But some of my favorite games of all time are Minecraft and Terraria. It does look a lot like Minecraft, yes, for sure, Mr. Bacon. You're not wrong. I do think that's actually intentional because I believe the old Hytale were mods of Minecraft, if I remember correctly. I don't know the whole history. I'll have to look at that. But yeah, no, I like it. I like the good old blocky nature of things. But it's supposed to be more Terraria vibes, some more dungeons, more exploring, and you know, it's early access. Did the rain stop already? Beautiful. Well, let's build our house here, because I don't know if this place is important, but if we die, maybe we'll want to come back here, so... Oh, we got some wheat. Nice, maybe we'll make some bread. And it looks like our horse... What is that? Sorry, it's like every time I look over, there's something new to see. What is that over there? I saw wolves earlier. Oh, they're like turkeys. It is, it's a turkey. The point of view is interesting though, because it does feel, thanks for my cool avatar, it does feel very, it's kind of look like me. I wish I could grow a beard that full. But yeah, it feels a little low. I feel a little shorter than I'd expect. I'd expect my eye line to actually be like closer to here, which is why I've been playing in third person. All right, well, let's actually start building though, because you know, a big part of these games is building things and checking that out. So we're gonna go ahead and take a gander at what we got. So we have a couple of options here. We can create a builder's workbench. We'll start with this one. And I guess we'll make that one too, since we have the resources. And we'll put those there. All right, and if we're gonna build our house here, I have no idea if it's a good idea or not. Down, there's press and hold. How does this work? Right click, perfect. And right click. Do mobs spawn at night? I have no idea. I've never played this game, Mr. Bacon, so we'll find out together. All right, so we got a workbench. So what does that let us do? We can make some new gear, some new tools, more workbenches, and some targets. Oh, do we have stats? I don't know if we have stats. I have no idea. Whatever that is, that does something. Interesting. You know, let's actually look at the settings and see if there's any other menus that we just don't know about. All right, controls, actions. There's a rotate for R, that makes sense. Z, we'll try that in a minute. Inventory, map, creative tools, player list. We're not doing creative tools, so that's fine. Builder tools, legend. Let's try Z and L and see what they do. I don't have a builder tool out, so I think that's why that's not working. Let's try Z. Ah, okay, so we can like switch things. Cool. So now what does this build? This makes... Oh, okay. If we drop it, cool. Oh, cool. For decorating, that's gonna be awesome. Okay. Then we can drop this in. And then, oh, we can drop plant fiber in. What for? Rope. All right. Let's get some things we might need, and then we'll actually get working here. So what we got? Furniture workbench, builder's workbench, tanning rack, and farmers make farming tools. Let's make a furniture workbench. We will go, where does that go? Oh, it's in my inventory, okay. Let's see, we're gonna have to go chop down some more trees. Oh, nice, okay, so we can make a cheap bed. We need cloth to make a nice bed. There's like seasonal stuff. Oh man, I love building games. Okay, let's go break a tree or two. I want to leave the ones near the base working, so we'll come over here. And we'll get our axe out, and we're gonna take this all out. Alright, so we'll take down the tree. I do like that you knock down a tree. Now I'm gonna be a liar about it. Earlier when you knocked down the tree, there it goes. So you just have to take out the base, and then everything else, gravity takes over. I wonder if that applies for stones. We're gonna try that in a minute, as we're learning stuff here. Alright, so trees, love it. You don't spend all day hitting trees. We just got 100 wood. We're golden for wood. Now let's go see, can we find a couple stones that are, yeah, oh. This looks like a go somewhere. Is this a door to somewhere? What is this? It's like a full-on structure. Alright, let's try digging out from under and see if it breaks things. Yeah, it might be a tomb. Good call, Mr. Bacon. So this is giving us quartzite cobble and half slabs. I don't think we're gonna be like digging up anybody. I hope we don't dig anyone up. Alright, so what I wanted to see was, does stone fall? Let's go find natural stone, which I think this stuff is. So if I dig out here, and everything not connecting it, does gravity take over? So let's find out if we go across this way. Let me pick up these rubble bits. Alright, here's our test. So that's still touching something there. So we'll take away the diagonals, because the wood just falls, right? So that's pretty impressive that does that. The stone does not, so we can do floating stone. Nice, okay. And it does have a day-night cycle. It seems to go pretty long, because this is still day 1. Golly, there's so much sticks and stuff on the ground here. Alright, and the computers, what's my favorite game? Oh man, so I love all sorts of games, but my favorite... Well, it's whatever I'm playing at the time, right? So right now my favorite has definitely been Dinkum. I've just spent the last 400 hours playing that. But over time, Minecraft is up there, Terraria is up there, World of Warcraft was up there. I just haven't played it forever. I don't have the time to put into it, which is ironic because I met some new folks and they were like, "Hey, we really like this game called Wizard 101," which I guess has been around forever. Just started playing that on my Switch though, which is kind of fun. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff. Looks like there is upgradable. Cool. But what we want is a bedroll, or do we just want to go right to a bed? I think we're gonna go right to a bed. Have you ever played War Thunder? No, I've never played War Thunder, Mr. Bacon. That's not one I've played. Seen it advertised a lot, that's for sure. Alright, red cloth. How do we get cloth? Do we need to make like a loom? We do. Okay, wool scraps can make cloth. We don't have wool scraps, but I bet you if I can I just pet the sheep? Oh, no, the sheep just drops wool scraps? Oh no, that's a baby sheep. I don't want to have to kill the sheep, but we might have to. I love that lunge attack. So nice it takes down. Okay, how many? We got 2 wool scraps. That does not seem the most effective way. I bet you we can make shears at the farming table. Let's see if we can make a farming table. Not you. Let's make a farming table. Alright, if we come over to crafting, farmer's workbench. Oh, we're low on plant fiber. Alright. Let's see if this lets us. Alright, what can we... Yeah, there. I told you we'd be able to make shears. Iron. We have not entered the metal age, so we're not even going to worry about that yet. Let's look at these tables, too. I love the farming one, just a little cart. Like a yard cart you can just push out. That's great. That's so good. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and continue. Oh, okay. Signature energy. So it tells us how much energy it uses. Maces. Crude hammer. Ooh, yeah. This is a decorative block. This is a tool for decorating. Cool. Well, I guess it's time to start building a house. Okay. So if we come over here, I think what we can do is put this up and we can get different versions of the blocks. Yeah. So I think for our house, we're going to base it in that. Oh, we have a multi-craft button. Nice. And then we can put this wood in here. We can make all sorts of stuff. There's some really fancy wood, decorative wood, and roofing. Let's do... You have a scary Minecraft server because there's a mountain with a smile. I put the smile disappeared. Random, Mr. Bacon. Spooky. Alright, let's see. We're going to go ahead and... Why not? We'll do the ornate ones. We'll make a good 20 of them. For the floor, I'll make 20 of them, and then we'll see what this kind of looks like. So, all right. So that's a decorative, and that's what do we like better? Oh, that just cycles through them. That's so good. That tool doing that is chef's kiss. Love that. Does it honor gravity now when I place wood? No, okay, cool. So we can make floating bases and all that jazz. But what's really nice about this is you can decorate after the fact, right, with the hammer. So let's go ahead. We're going to do our house right over here. So we can kind of look at that temple, I guess. We'll make it a small, like 3x3, I guess. I don't know if I can make doors, but hopefully we can. Tiny, oops, we don't need that there. Tiny little house. It cycles that, but the gravity, yeah. I don't know, you know, and again, the game is changing all the time, but that tool is so nice for building. Because, you know, when you build a big old wall, you don't always want the same texture showing. And so to be able to quickly change it up, I'm just gonna do that, and I guess we'll just do this. I'll have to look and see if we can do a door. And we'll put a floor down too, you know. We'll build a house, maybe we'll leave a window here. I mean, as we're learning and getting access to different blocks, I'm not gonna get too tied up in building and design. But this is something I totally can see myself really getting into. And now, do I have a shovel? Is that a thing we have? Let's go check and see if we can make a shovel. Because if we can do that, then whoop, start flying. If we can make a shovel, then that might speed up some of our digging. So there's an iron shovel, but it does not look like we have access to... Ooh, bow and arrow. Let's make that too. Let's make a bunch of arrows. Let's be honest. We all know I'm going to use them. Well, it makes them one at a time, just makes 10 of them. Interesting. Alright, so if I put this here... Let's try hunting. I should eat some berries too. I gotta figure out what my like loadout's gonna be. Alright, so health gen 1. Instantly gives 5% of health back. So we're gonna eat 2 of them. Now let's try this bow out. Now let's try that in, yeah, that's that. Now it doesn't look like we have arrow drop, so let's get a big distance and see if we have to count for drop, or if I can just aim at it and definitely hit him. If I aim up here, above him. Alright, nice. So again, this is something that could change. We could see drop and have to deal with aim. I'm very bad at this, though. But yeah, I'll be able to chase him down. Oh, I leveled up something. Mr. Bacon has to go to bed. Well, have a good night, Mr. Bacon. Thanks for popping by. Get some good rest. The VOD will be up, so if you want to keep seeing the shenanigans, you're more than welcome to there. Thanks for being here. Alright, where is this? Let's try this. Ooh, 22 on that wolf. Is that because he didn't know I was there? And we'll switch to this. And we can shield. Okay, he doesn't know how to jump very well. Okay, got my shield up in time. Nice, okay. I'm not fully healed, so this might not have been the best idea. Alright, we got one wolf down, but that took a lot more energy than I would have liked. Oh gosh, he can jump. Oh god, we gotta run away, because I don't want to... I didn't put down a spawn point. We should have built a house. Where can we go? Where can we run? Nope. Ah! Oh. You died. You were killed by a black wolf. Item loss prevented. Alright, let's respawn. Oh no, all the way back here? That's fine. Now, the question is... Oh, and I don't know what that icon is up in the corner. Select location. Yeah, so we can mark our death. That's nice. Alright, so we can just run back real quick. So, server settings, or world settings, is you can switch it up by world and what the death penalty is. Some items, all items, and I don't know if you just drop them there, if that's the issue, and you just have to run back to your body, or if it's you. Oh god, that's a bear. Yeah, we're not messing with bears. And that's a boar? Let's get out of here. I'm not screwing around with bears. So yeah, you can change up if you do how you die and all that jazz. But we'll go see if we can sleep. I don't know if we can sleep through the night. a la Minecraft, or if we have to let night happen. It does get awfully dark, it looks like, so that's something I want to keep in mind too if I have to make a fire source. And I also wonder if the different tree bark gives me different wood. So let's just grab some of this tree while we're here. Oh, it's birch logs. Yes, it does. So birch logs are one of my favorite textures in vanilla Minecraft. So we'll just see what they did in this for as a building tool. There's owls. I'm pretty pleased with the sound design, I gotta be honest. Now the static birds, unless you're looking at them, is kind of funny, but you know, it's early access. Alright, oh, there's that wolf. And he does see me. Is he running away? He's not trying to go get friends, is he? No. Wait, what? Alright, it's too dark. We'll hang out by this tower. Let's see if we can craft something. Torches. That's always useful. Alright, we'll put a torch down. Oh, perfect. Can we put it on the ground? Yes, we can. Alright, so that'll help there. Can we put them on the walls? Yes. Beautiful. Okay. I do want to dig out this ground real quick. Just so we can put a floor in right quick, and we'll pop this down there, and then the rest of the floor will be ornate planks, because again, we can hammer them to change it up. Alright, that's starting to come together. We do need a basic roof, and we need to make that bed. So I think we have a furniture table. Can we make a bed? We can make a Quebec bed. And it looks like we're at the point where okay, we have different light options. Lanterns, candles, ancient candle, Quebec candle. I might not be saying that right, but... Oh, we can make our first bolt of wool. That's exciting. Or we can make 4 of them. Oh, now we could have actually made the nicer bed. That's alright. Cauldrons and then a bunch of holiday stuff. Which is cute, but we don't need. Okay, let's go put this bed down and see if we can sleep through the night. At the very least, we'll reset our spawn. Alright, so we can rotate with R. Great. Alright, so I'm sleeping. Does night? Yes, there we go. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Alright, is that wolf still hanging out? He is. What's the range on this? Alright, so it does look like there is drop. It's just far. And I'm very bad at this. Got him. Okay. So there is item drop. Or ranged item drop, so that's fun to know. Okay, so let's put a roof on our house. Because, you know, we should finish that so we can at least... Then we start exploring again. Let's see what we got here. Oh, very cool. Oh, we can make windows. Is that just with this wood, or can we make it with the oak log too? And ladder? Where? Okay, there's the windows. There's the ladder. Oh, and we can make our door. Beautiful. All right. Apparently, I dropped stuff. Let's go put the door in. And we'll put a window frame in. Does door open both ways? Sure does. Okay, so we got a door. Oh, that window's great. I love that. Okay. We're starting to get safer and safer. Does the window open? It does not. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and look at our roof options now and see what we can do. This is cool. I love playing a game when I don't. I mean, I know the I get the basics of how it all works, but I've never played the game, so that's exciting. Take half, transfer. Yep, all that looks good. Normal. I still am not convinced there's not stats or a skill tree somewhere, but maybe there isn't. Okay. Back to the roof. Steep roof, shallow roof, hardwood roof, flat roof. Let's make a couple of these. Let's see, it was 3x3, so we'll need 12, and we'll make 16 and see if it actually connects at the corners. And I'm not worried about the wood staring there. Again, we'll make a chest soon, don't worry. Did I make this house very small to begin with? Yes, yes I did. Alright, so do I just... What I want, though, is the roof. I'm going to put it against that. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. We're good so far. What do you do at the corner here? Beautiful. Nice. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So actually, I am going to need to put a row of wood there, which is fine. Let's see if the roof shouldn't follow gravity either, right? Great. Doesn't. Love it. Alright, let's go ahead and throw in some more logs. What's really nice is we can change these to the hammer later. So even if they don't match what I want to do, I can just whack at the hammer. And actually, that will make a double window. No, we'll leave that a window. Alright, so we're getting there. I mean, this is definitely the equivalent of like a Minecraft mud hut. But, you know, we're learning new systems. I love the connected patterns on the roof. That makes me happy. I also don't know if I made enough roofing, actually, at all. Yeah, because it's larger than I thought it was. That looks good so far. We're gonna make a bunch more of that. Hey, Queen Mama, it has been a while. I took a few days off, went up to a cabin with my wife and some friends, and we played board games, and she went skiing. And so, I've been gone for like a week or so. But we're back now. We're trying a game that's new to me. Just came out recently. It's in early access, early access, but active and quick development early access, so it's exciting. This is Hytale, and it's promising to be a mix of like Minecraft meets whatchamacallit, Terraria. Alright, so we can go right from log to... You know, let's do that. Let's make 20 more of those. And let's go back to our roof and craft at least 20 of those, because I think we're gonna need them. But yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It was a blast. We had a good time. The snow wasn't too great in the mountain, you know. The lack of snow all over the place, unfortunately, but she got some good skiing in, and I got to play lots of board games, so I was happy. Alright, so if I can get up on the... Oh, you know what I can do? Beautiful. Get our ladder up here. Actually, no, we don't want that one there. We want... Yeah, this is... those are two of my favorite games. Easily of all time, so I am stoked that I'm enjoying this so far. Okay. So I just needed a corner to put this on. There we go. Beautiful. And is it smart? If I'm looking this way, is it a good place sideways? No, it works. Okay. What if I look here? Okay, so it can break if you're not looking the right orientation. That's good to know. It does okay, blocks do repair if you leave them alone for a minute. Nice. So I'm doing all the sciencey stuff. I'm learning how the game works. So if I just look right at the corner... Nice, there we go. Alright, still need more roof blocks, but I think what we'll do is I think we will flat roof it up there. But what's really nice is as a decorator, as a builder, you can build using all one tile. Oh, nice pull-up animation. And then you can come through and whack it and change it after the fact. So actually I think we'll do that one. And we may come in and make that a double tall window. Yeah, I kind of like this aesthetic here. And we're going to take that out. It'll be partially hidden behind the eave, but that's okay. Where's our windows? There we go. There we go. So yeah, let's make that a double window. And then we'll flat pack the roof. Nice. You bought Fantasy Life during the Steam sale and been obsessed with it. Oh, Fantasy Life, yeah. Just like all stories, skip through 120. Nice. Yeah, Fantasy Life is it'll keep you busy. That is for sure. It's a wild one for busyness. All right. Well, that's not a thing. Is there no like just pick up real quick item like? I need like a builder grabber tool or something, and there might be one. All right, we got that. Let's turn this. So can I just turn it now into? Yeah. So trapdoors, tables, shelving. Oh, so cool. This is gonna be fun to decorate in. And this already has tons of mods. For games early access, they're being really, really cool about giving modders access to do things. I love that you can't really... Let's make sure I'm not lying. Can I? Oh, okay. Once you make these, you can't turn them back. But I love that the wood can just become anything. Alright, let's finish building our little hut here. We can pull ourselves up. Nice. Back up a bit here. Now the question is, can I go higher without a block to go off of? I wonder. Oh, but we can probably use these to help corner off of. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, so we can do like cool gables and stuff. Nice. Actually, I don't hate. Yeah, I don't hate the idea of like a gable window at some point. But for now, let's just close off this roof. Should have done the shallow roof. This is gonna be a very tall roof. And then yeah, this would then be the flat roof is what we'd need. Hey, Galaxy 3015 KS. Thank you for saying hi. I hope you're doing well tonight. But I am gonna keep accidentally placing things. All right. Well, now that we've set our spawn, we're gonna go whack at that golem that was attacking us earlier and see how tough he is. But first, I just want one flat roof, and I want to make a chest. So let's try this workbench. Wooden chest. Alright, great. We got a wooden chest, so hopefully we can shove some stuff in there. And then on this one, we just need one flat roof. And if you go to birch, we can do a different design color, so that's really cool. We'll mess with all that later. Alright, for a quick little basic house, I'm pretty happy with this one. Once we put our roof on, of course. Permission to use command. I'm just trying to open my inventory. Well, that's not ideal. We'll get my axe in a minute. Just break. Get my flat roof. There we go. Okay. What? Okay. Now, what is happening here? I bet you I need to put a temporary block down, and then we can put the flat roof on top of that. So let's just do that. Jump up, pull ourselves up. Nice. Now can we put our flat roof on there? Just to finish us off. There we go. I mean, it's very basic. Nice. But it's home. Alright, so we got some storage space in here. At some point we are going to need to worry about like organizing said storage. These chests hold nowhere near as much as I thought they would. So we're going to need to go chop a tree down real quick. Because I want to have some good inventory when we run down into the dungeon. I think it's a dungeon. I don't know what it is. So all the blocks you place can float, but the trees follow physics, which is lovely. Nice. All right. And so now that we got a bunch of trees and how easy they are to cut down, it makes building faster. Much easier to do. Let's go ahead and make another chest or two while we're here. Craft. Craft. Hopefully 2's enough. I think it will be. Weapons-wise, we're still doing good on our knife and our bow. I'll check our arrows in a moment. Do these connect? Oh, they do. Oh. I didn't want that there. No, thank you. So right now there's no controller support, so I am playing mouse and keyboard. We might need this. So that is just a thing to be aware of. Oh yeah, I need to make a lot more arrows if I want to use the bow. The building hammer, I don't think we need to keep it with us. I will keep the food. I will keep this, 'cause I think that's how we make our arrows. Actually, we'll keep a stack of these guys. And we'll just have an extra chest in case. You love a game that obeys scientific law. Yeah, I mean, there's Minecraft mods. That was a weird way to say that word. There's Minecraft mods that let you mess with the physics, but... So the trees do obey physics, which is nice. You know, we'll just leave this chest here in case we need it for later. Alright, we have set our inventory. We're fully healed. Maybe let's make some more arrows if we can. We'll craft all that we can. We'll just let it run. You know, just so we're ready. Oh, you know, it would have been wise to bring some torches, but I think we have 1 or 2 that we can grab. Okay. Lovely. So lots of inventory space. We'll just pick that up. Beautiful. We have a torch in case we need it. Alright, let's go, Hello? Can we break this? Do I get a statue if I break it, or am I gonna just destroy this permanently? No, we got a cool statue. What about if I break you? Nice. We got 2 statues of slumbering deities. I put them in my yard. Isn't that the worst? That's like real-time explorer is like, I'm just gonna go break this thing and take it. You live there now, and you live there now. Our humble home has such an auspicious entrance. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead now and what is this? It's a plate. Marble brick. I was looking to see if there's anything like hidden. Sometimes there's like hidden chests or something. That's just a way down. And a wooden bucket. Oh, we can sit. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Alright. Well, let's go down here and see. Oop. We're just gonna take a bunch of stuff with us. Dark temple candle. Yeah, it seems cool for decorating. Okay. So this dude down here did not seem so thrilled to see me earlier. And as I feared, this did nothing to him. That does 1 damage. Oh my god, he just punched me clear across the map. Alright, sword does full damage. Bow and arrow. Let's get a little more light down here. What is all this? More statues, some chests, okay. Okay, well, nope, 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 nope. Ow. Get out of the corner. Ow, where does this go? Uh-oh. Oh. We are, like, full-on elsewhere. The music is great. Who are these little guys? Hi! What is this? And look at these deer! Oh, can we ride the deer? Can we ride the deer? We cannot ride the deer. Oh man, I love going into games not knowing what's going on. This is so good. Alright, well. Little bunny corns. Some mallards. We got... Oh, hello. He trades me signs. He's under construction. Okay. There's coconuts and books and... Oh, this is so cool. Hello. Well, the world just shimmered there. That was weird. And she will take... Okay, I have Essence of Life back in my base. Oh, interesting. So they'll give me Essence of Life. Alright. Yeah, Queen Mama, these guys are great. There's so many cool little people. Oh, I can't pick it up. Okay, so I can't steal from here. This is like protected chunks or something. Oh man, another... You have unlocked the Memories feature. Void's Curse keeps Orbis locked away, but there may be a way to break. A deity rests within this heart of Orbis. Seek out memories of Orbis and mere creatures or Cordia. Your inventory can now store a limited number of memories under a special section. Okay. What? So is this things I've killed or just seen? Oh, I love a collecting game. Okay, do I have to actually murder things to get the memory? Let's see, I've killed spiders. Oh, looks like we get treasure as we find memories. Okay, predators. We've definitely fought a wolf and things. Okay, so we're gonna come back to that. I like that's like, work in progress. Work in progress. So we can't go in there yet, because again, game's early access. Okay, we just got a memory for looking at that guy, so I think it is just looking at things. Does that owl count? Or do I have to get close to the owl? Let's see if we get new memories. Yep. We got a rootling, a minnow. Can we fish this way? Oh, we totally can. Okay. So if I give her the memories... Nice. How many do we need? We need 10 memories to get whatever that is. And so that looks like it gets us new recipes too. So that's super cool. Alright, does this deer? We got a doe. We got a stag. We got a bunny. Alright, so we don't have to murder everything we see, we just have to get near it. A squirrel! Any other cool creatures around? Another type of bunny. Can't pick them much. Right, we can't pick anything in here because this is not our lands. Alright, I think that might be enough though. Let's see if that puts us over. Oh man, the music is epic. Do you want to trade? Hello, Orbis. We have done it. So we've unlocked it. So we now can make decorative chests and we can get some eternal seeds. What do we get later in the game? Trophies, better chests, more seeds, portal fire. Okay. Very cool. Hello. Alright, so that this brought us to a magic world. Now I don't know if I need to actually kill that guardian or just kind of ignore him. We'll eat a berry while we're here. Or maybe he won't be so angry now? Hi, are we friends? We are not friends! We are not friends! The question was asked and answered in full. Okay, there's a take all button, nice. Oh gosh. Oh no, I made a choice. I made a bad choice. Move, friend. I know. You hate that I'm down here. I just want to steal all your stuff. Alright, whew. We'll look later. Get out of here. Any more chests down here? Nope. Where'd he go? Oh, nope. Alright, so we have a magic world we can go to. And now he has, oh, hello, little lamb. When I look at you, what is that? Why are you blue? Well, whatever. Let's see all the stuff we grabbed. We grabbed buckets, some roast vegetables. Ooh, some iron ore. We need a furnace. Alright, how do I make a furnace? A furnace... I need 6 stone. Alright, we gotta go mining. Let's take a look at our map. So this is a temple here. There's all sorts of like other places it looks like. But we're pretty close. I'm gonna go down towards the coast here and see if we can see... oh yeah, there's a structure over there. You see that? In the distance? Hello. Welcome. We're gonna run towards that structure. It's like tree houses. Maybe they're friendly. Just in case they're not, we'll have our bow and arrow ready. And we're gonna go rabbit hunting too. Alright, these are very strong rabbits, and I'm just a very bad archer because I feel any rabbit with 3 arrows in its back, 4 arrows in its back, would not survive. There we go. So lots of stone here. Let's continue on our way and see what we got in this new structure. Doopy doopy doo. Now we'll come up here. We found seedling woods. Are you a friend? You are not a friend. Alright, we can cancel by right-clicking. Alright, so we have skeletons we gotta worry about now. So we have wolves and skeletons. Oh, look at all this stuff, though. This is cool. Alright, can we open this chest? Oh yeah, we got all sorts of goodies. We'll take them all. Oh, Q. There is a new button. What does that do? I don't know what that does. Let's see what that setting is. So Q... Use ability 1. Oh, we're going to change that on my mouse, so let's see here. Settings, we're going to do... Activate camera rotation is going to become mouse 5. And that's ability 1. Okay. We'll have to figure that out later. Okay, let's see, we gotta build up to it, like we gotta combo into it. I'm gonna take this free chest though, that's for sure. We'll add those there, we'll get, where's our axe? Okay, got another crude sword I must have picked up. Now this doesn't follow gravity, right? This will just float. Yeah, this will float. But let's take all this fabric in case we want to build our own little tent one day. This is nice because then we don't have to make, we don't have to waste our own hide. We did a little camp tent. I kind of wish it followed physics. I don't know if you ever played Valheim. Valheim follows physics. Which is kind of fun. He's gonna like tear things down. Alright, let's pick all this nonsense up. Yeah, I'm excited that they're working on controller support, because that's gonna be, I think, huge. And if you're wondering why it's number pad 1, I'm a left-handed player, so I use the arrow keys to move. I use my left hand to use the mouse. And the number pad 1 is my interact button, so I use your pinky for that. And I use left control, or right control and right shift for like crouching and jumping. It's kind of how I play all games, but it does make it difficult sometimes when you have a bunch of keybinds you gotta worry about. Alright, these skulls are cool. How's it different Minecraft? It looks like super similar. Yeah, so this is definitely much more action adventure-y, like teleporting to the worlds, having it's different but the same right now. I think they're going more Terraria. So more you gotta get a cycle of different loot and you fight big bosses that you summon. So I think it's going for more of a 3D Terraria type feel in the grand scheme. I could be wrong again, I'm going off of things I've read. But It is, you know, again, there's always room for more blocky games. And I love Minecraft. I only play modded now, though. I haven't played vanilla Minecraft in forever. But Minecraft can look gorgeous. If you get a mod pack that has some nice shaders in it, oh, it can look stunning. But this is, you know, it's different because right now it's a different game. But you're right, the same premise is there, but it's the same thing. Like, how is Stardew Valley different than any of the Harvest Moons? It's different games, same idea. They fall into a genre, and you find the one that resonates best with you. Let's see here. So far, I am digging this, and I don't think they actually care about the Minecraft. You know, some people are like, it's not Minecraft, it's totally different, or it's not a cozy game, it's a survival game. I don't think they really care about the Minecraft comparisons, to be honest. Which is like, oh, there's a crab down there. Let's go whack a crab. Doop-a-doo. Isn't that the American mindset? Oh, something new. Let's go see if I can kill it. Oh dear. Hello, crab. I just discovered you. Crab's like, you didn't discover nothing. I've been here forever. Don't go underwater. Okay, you're now like way down there. So I'm thinking crab might not have AI. Crab might not fight. Crab not go boom. Ooh, those guys fight though. Why are they so fast? Run! Why can't I sprint? Okay, it looks like the block works great, but... Alright, do you sink? Oh, you don't know how to swim up. Haha, suckers! Oh, okay. Note to self, build your base out on an island. Oh, we're gonna eat up because it looks like we're dying a little bit here. They are still following though, so they might not know how to swim, but they know how to follow. I love that at night you hear the owl. So good. I would like a combat indicator. What was that? Oh, pigs and piglets. Adorable. But yeah, I would like a combat indicator so I know I'm in combat. Yeah, well again, right now it is in beta or early access. It's not available on Steam, so if that... Okay, so gravel seems to be a thing, and that seems to also follow some bit of... What's down there? Some bit of physics. Interesting. We'll go mining later. But I'd say, you know, it seems Minecraft-esque. And, yeah. Alright, we can sleep again through the night. Now, the question earlier was, do other things come out at night? I haven't seen anything new, like, spawning. So I'm not sure. My question, though, is can I clear off my death marker? I can. Is there anything else important here? No. Okay. Oh, maybe they do spawn at night. There's someone over there. Got him. Okay, so yeah, there is drop off of arrows. So you have to kind of like overshoot a bit. Is he shooting back? Oh, what a jerk. It's be easier to see if we were first person, I think. Nice. All right. I like the dinka music. I forget what we were saying when we said that, so yes, but I do like the sound. Oh, okay, I heard that growl. Which I think is a wolf. Did the wolf fall down a pit? Like, where is the wolf? I have no idea. Alright, guard my house. Alright, warriors. Alright, if I open this, does it have an auto stack? Let's see. Put all... Quick stack. Nice, it does. Sort by item type. Nice, okay. Cool. Quality of life features. So it's kind of like the survival mode. There's gonna be an adventure mode. So I think there's like an actual story to be able to play through, and a creative mode. So it gives you kind of 3 options. I am intrigued by... Yeah, we can't open the creative mode. We can open that. If I hit escape, though, I thought I saw something about a store. So I want to save real quick to the main menu and just see what we got here. Discord, give feedback, avatar, servers. So yeah, they're going to be adding mini games. So that'll be kind of exciting. Ah, shop. Yeah, what is this? Oh, just the additions. I did buy the Curse Breaker, which is far more money than I really should have spent on a game that I don't know if I'll keep playing. But I like to support developers, and I'm lucky enough to be able to. So, but yeah, you can buy the standard pretty cheap. That's all that's in the shop right now, so I'm okay with that. You can come change your avatar at any point. They are going to add additional avatars. Right now there's just one, but they are looking at adding it. So like if you're playing on like Queen Mama, if you're on your computer and you're playing with your son, he can have his own character, you can have your own character, which would be kind of nice. Let's change our beard up. Let's go, we'll go scraggly. There we go. Let's pretend I still have hair. There we go. Oh, no, that's not me. No, that's too much hair. We can't have that much imagination when we're pretending to have hair. That'll work. And maybe we'll go, well, we're not that gray yet. We'll do that. Okay. We'll save that. So that's your avatar. And then you go back into your world, and you can have multiple worlds and set them up in different servers and all that. And I think they're trying to build it for up to 100 players on a server, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, it's not. They're not planning at this point on putting this on Steam. It's using its own kind of launcher, which is fine. I just forget when I have launchers, so I always add the launchers as a non-Steam game to my Steam, so I don't forget about them. Cool. So we slept. We got a boar over there. What to do? Well, I think what we're gonna do is I want to try to get us to the point where we can make some metal tools. So what do we need for all that? Actually, what does this get us? This is marble. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Interesting. And chalk can't go in there. I don't even know what chalk is. We'll have to figure that out later. So, if we want, though, to build a furnace, we can do that now because we have enough stone. Chalk counts as stone. Good to know. Alright, so let's open up a furnace. We'll pop that down there. Alright, so it does need fuel. What can we fuel it with? Can we fuel it with tent slopes? Wooden beams? Yes, we can. Alright. But for ore... what do we need? Okay, let's see here. We'll throw in some beach logs. Input, we'll throw in some iron ore. And we'll turn it on and see what happens. How many do we need? So we have 6 iron ore in. What does that get us? Oh, look at this. Alright, we get 1. Oh, and charcoal. Nice, okay. I'm hoping charcoal is like just a more efficient way of cooking in the furnace. Alright, we can upgrade the furnace later with metals I've never even heard of, probably like cobalt and... well, not as effective as I thought it'd be. Turn on. There we go. Alright, so we'll let the iron cook. That's gonna take some time. While that's doing its thing, what else can we make here? Tanning rack. We need light hide, which we have over here. So one thing I know I think mod makers are already working on is being able to craft out of nearby inventories, which is always a very appreciated feature when I play games, to be honest. We got some hides. We'll take that. I'm not going to worry about having all the bone fragments on me. That pre-made hide is fine to store. The ladders will store. We'll store all that. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. So let's see now if we have enough on us that we can make our tannery. We can. Lovely. So again, I do enjoy a game that has a bunch of workbenches, which if you've played Terraria, you know. You know. I like that you can mouse over and it tells you. Just before these, and what? Oh, that's gonna get us light leather. That'll get us medium, and then we'll get heavy. Cool. So let's let that run. Alright, we got all that. Nice. What else can we make for processing? We have armorer, blacksmith anvil, chef stove. We've made that. We can't make that yet. For a while. But we can do armorer and blacksmith anvil. So weaponry, armor, or cooking. I think we're going cooking. And then we'll have to go mining in a little bit. Right? I think that makes sense. Okay. Man, we're good. So when I start playing this for real, like when it's a little further along in development, this is absolutely gonna be the type of thing where I would build like a different building for each one of these type of functions. So what can we make here? Sticks and mushrooms, get us a mushroom dish. Sticks and fruit, get us a fruit dish. We can bake, okay. How to make dough? And we can cook fish, which we have. Oh no, we get, okay, if we catch fish it becomes any fish, got it, okay. Well, let's make some of this, and I guess we'll make some of this. That'll be helpful, and we'll eat the fruit now, see what that does for us. Oh nice, stamina regen and fruit. Yeah, so cooking's always good if you can cook in these games. So we get extra stats. Cool. Alright, so we got that going. Let's go ahead now and see what we can make over here. Now that's all cooking. And I'm guessing this would be then used in the armor spot. But since we don't have an armor spot right now, we're gonna shove a lot of this away. What's that? Let's bring that with us. And I think it's time to try to go mining. There's mining in this game. Yes, yes there is. We might want to make another pick, to be honest. What do we need to make? Oh, okay, we can make the shears now. Okay, that'll be good for when we get to more critters. A campfire lets us do what? Probably can pick that up. Alright, so we can cook. You can consume a torch. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go mining. We need to do a couple things. We need to get our scrap, if we have enough to make, I think, another pick. What do we need? Oh, we can make an iron pickaxe already. Well, in that case, why bother with stone? Hot dog. Now, I think there is a pit right here. Right? I think that's what we saw. Where is that wolf? I think, yeah, there he is. I knew we'd find him. Sorry, Mr. Wolf. This is very unsportsman. Oh, we can try the new ultimate now. Oh, 3 arrows at once. Do they explode or anything? No, they didn't get to kill him, but that's interesting. Okay. Well, now we won't hear the wolf anymore, so I guess that's a positive. It is dark. Can we do anything about that? No. No, we cannot. But there is ore here. Okay, iron pick works so much faster. I know it's awfully dark for you all, so we're gonna go up and get ourselves some torches before we actually come down here. Alright, dig ourselves a staircase out. Oh good, we got a memory of a bat. And I know if you're like a veteran Minecraft player, like, don't waste your good pick on the junk blocks. And you're right. There we go. We'll make this a proper mine entrance, I think. I do always like starting off by digging a mine entrance. Maybe we'll get ramps later, and we can make this like two. Actually, is this just another entrance right here? Yeah, okay. Let's go get some torches. I think we need to cut down a tree. It's starting to rain again. We'll come over this part of the temple. What is that? What are these guys? Bluto? Are you kind? You're kind. I'm sorry, but I do need to see what you drop. This is part of the learning game. And there's Highland cows. No, cow, move. I don't want to get you. I'm going after Bluto. Friend. Meat and heavy hide. Oh, very cool. Okay. Back to tree. This is some of these trees are just too pretty to cut down. Like, that's a pretty tree. Well, let's come over here and chop down this tree. Sorry, tree. You've been deemed not pretty enough. Alright, we're getting some tree sap. We need that for torches for sure. And maybe we'll take down another beech tree or two. I love that the whole tree comes down. Because, it's, crafting games, the clicky, breaky is a big part of the game. Put that on a t-shirt. But you don't want to have to click every piece of a tree. It can just drive you batty. Alright, speaking of bats, let's go down into this dungeon. I said dungeon, I meant cave. Alright. Now so far we've been finding lots of copper. What we're not seeing is a lot of iron anywhere yet. And my gut is that copper is the tier. Yeah, copper is gonna be the tier before iron. So if we get lower into the earth, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, what? Okay. We're gonna do the good old dig our way around, because I don't want to fall, because there is fall damage. You heading off for the night? Hey, it's good seeing you too. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, Mama. We will catch you later. I'll be back for sure next Tuesday. We're back to Tuesdays as being my streaming night. And then, whenever else I get a chance. Whenever else I get the chance, I'll be back. But thanks so much for being here. Alright, let's pop down this. Alright, so we can jump down here safely now. Okay, what are you? I think I'm just breaking that. What if I break... Okay, that is good to know. So, my pickaxe can't pick that up. So we're gonna leave that alone. Oh, there we go. Wow. Is that gold over there? Okay, well, let's come over here. So I think I saw iron. That looks to be iron to me. Yes, that's iron. Can we actually mine? It's just slower. We can mine copper. I think iron... Oops. Iron is going to be more important, I think. So we're going to get this, because I think we are going to be able now to make all of our other tables that we have access to. Including making a armor and iron weapons. That's going to help us as we continue exploring. Sorry, gotta put lights down, I know. Alright, and so let's see what our drops are so far. Where are we at? We have only 8 iron ore. I was expecting to see more than that. 19 copper. There we go. I suppose I could put a torch down, mine, and then pick up the torch. Yeah, we could do that. So we'll keep doing that so that way we don't run out because we're down to our last 3 torches. Okay. I know I just said, I'll make sure I bring my torch with me, and I didn't. Alright, what do we got? Glowing mushroom. Uh-oh. That's a bat. Are you mean? Or are you just here? I think you're just here. Okay. Uh-oh, spider webs. Possibly mummies? We'll go there in a second. You're iron. What is your deal, bat? You seem like you have a deal. What, a rat? Mushrooms. Ow! The rats are vicious? Ow! Interesting. I don't like this. This is spooky. I'm worried this can pop and, like, skeletons can hatch out of them. We should get a lot of skulls. Alright, I'm gonna stand near some, see if anything hatches. It seems like somebody wants to hatch, right? I'm not crazy? Like, this totally seems like something's gonna come out. Well, you can't hatch if you don't exist. Ah! What was that? A silk larva. Ow! Why is it? You are just a little maggot. That's all you are. See, of course the problem is I have no idea how to get out of here. So maybe that's what our game will be now, is how do we get out of this place? That looks like a structure. Oh god, there's the spiders. Okay. So if you're an arachnophobe, watch out. Let's go see what the structure is. Alright, goblins. Oh, I don't want to die down here. I mean, it would make it a fast way to get out of here, I guess. Alright, we got the goblin. Ooh, and he dropped some gear. Ooh, okay. So they can drop gear. Interesting. Let's eat some food. Now that we've basically put ourselves down in the hidey hole, I have no idea how to get out of here. So, if we make our way... see, this is the opposite direction I need to be going. This is... What's down here? That looks like a big old fiery demon dude. Sorry I'm shooting in the dark, there's goblins throwing bombs at me. Oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Oh gosh, ow. Alright. There are no longer golems throwing bombs at me. Okay. Whew. Down 2 torches. Where did big angry dude go? Actually, what was over here? Were they just hanging out over here, or was there something worth checking out? Alright. Big angry dude is right here. Let's see if we can just pick him off from a distance. My luck. I mean, he is a big angry looking dude. Where did you come from? I wish I had a life indicator, because I have no idea how tough this guy is going to be. It's like the Balrog. You shall not pass. I also know when he keeps resetting like this, if this is... if he heals. I'm gonna break my bow. Man. Alright, do we just jump down there and see what happens? I mean, we're gonna die, right? So. Will jumping down kill us? We're about to find out. Kill us? No. But we can grab things and run past this guy. See how angry he gets. He gets real angry. Okay, we got past the lava. There's angry bats here. Oh man. Well, one thing that's nice about these games is when you get so far down into the hell zones that you do not want to be here, the best thing that can happen is you can die and then you go back to your spawn. Because I don't think we have the ability to teleport home. And since we don't drop stuff, it might not be the end of the world. Right, we got some volcanic cobble. That's what I wanted to check out, see what that was all about. Who's that guy? Wait, is he fighting the golem? He might be. We got some new stuff, and we died. Oh boy. Alright, well that was an adventure. Oh, okay. Just hold my breath. Well, let's go ahead and get all that stuff cooking up that we got, though. So we got a lot of ores we can cook up. We got some trees we can cook up. Hot diggity dog. I don't know what this is. Maybe there's like trinkets or gear sets we can get. I don't know. Now, we did get some new weapons. Let's see, does it tell us damage on them? It tells us the energy. We got uncommon scrap maces. I bet you they probably hit a little heavier than... They take a while to charge up, though. Wait, did that just clear? Interesting. So we got a nice, wide kind of AoE slash. Let's go check this out on this rat here, I guess. Oh no, you're a nice rat, because you're not an underground rat. Hello, Bluto. Friend. I didn't see the number of 20s. Yeah, this hits like a tank compared to the knife. Oh, do we want to find out what this does? Let's get up to this guy and try the ultimate. Whoa! Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, well, Nice, so we got like a giant hammer that we launch in the air and smash down for an AoE super blast. And then we have our iron pick, which now we'll have plenty of iron to make more tools. We'll make some armor, and we'll look at some of the iron weapons. So 2 hits with the pick. I'm curious, does this do mining? Does not, okay. Probably make it too OP if it did. Let's see what we got going here. Nice. So, if we go back to our tables, we want to make a... where is it? Armor and blacksmith anvil. So for that, we need to actually start cooking our copper, not our iron. Now we'll use the charcoal to do that. Why is it cooking iron first? Don't do that. There we go. Nice. So we get one more of those. And then I think we'll see what we can make. Oh, it's raining. So that should let us build our first one. Oh no, this is getting it from somewhere. Oh, it's getting it from the chest, it looks like. Is it getting it from this chest? It is. Okay. So it can get from nearby chests. That's excellent. Very good. I think that's what that icon is. Yeah, that's what that icon is. Alright, so armor's workbench. We'll start armor back there. What can we do here? Helms, helms. Thorium, mithril, ammonite, cobalt, thorium. Alright. Chest pieces. Oh, and we can make a proper shield. And it looks like we might be skipping... Well, you don't want to skip copper because we don't have all the leather, so we might be doing purple copper for the leather. Let's see what we got for a weapon table. And for that, we need blacksmith anvil. And we just kind of dropped it because our inventory's full, which is fine. We can come over here. And now we can pick that up. And let's see what we can make for weapons. Alright, so we got swords, maces, daggers, battle axes, and of course, nicer bows. Still only can make crude arrows. But we can jump right to an iron short bow, and I think we're going to because I love my archery in games. You know what we need? That's what we need. I need to make a target, because then I bet you I can get the actual numbers of what the damage is. So let's make ourselves... Oh, we can make traps? Let's start with a training dummy and see what that does. I don't want to actually break it, but... Oh no, it doesn't give me amounts? Oh, come on. I want to know what I'm doing. Maybe the target will. Alright, let's try that. Oh, bummer. Like, having a target that tells you what you're doing. So that did 19 versus... I think 12? Yeah. Alright, I will definitely be playing Archer mode in this game. Nice, okay. So we got that figured out. We got more access to the deep dark. And we got a bunch of stuff to cook up and check out. But yeah, this is Hytale. I think we're probably going to call it here. You know, sure, stream tonight. I just got back into town. And so got a busy week ahead. I'll be back on Tuesday. Not with Hytale. We're going to let that have another, you know, we'll figure it out. But we'll probably be back in Dinkum, possibly in 2 Points Museum. On Tuesday of next week. But keep an eye on the channel. I'll be back with all sorts of other stuff and shenanigans at some point. So feel free, you know, do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, all that jazz. I do greatly appreciate it, and it does help out the channel and lets me get time to do this kind of fun stuff. And let me know, leave a comment. Let me know, do you want to see more Hytale? I definitely will be playing more. And so if you want to see it, it's a fun one to stream. And I think it's going to be a fun one to play multiplayer with folks. And so that's something that maybe we can set up in the future. Alright everybody, thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!